What else is new?
Hustle and Flow. A Sundance Award winner, a Sundance Audience Award winner, with a great performance by Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard is a pimp. And we are meant to think that this is a really difficult, hard life. And Terrence Howard attempts to escape from being a pimp by making his own music, the crunk brand of music.
Crunk?
Crunk. Apparently it's a term that everyone knows, only me then. So there's this kind of weird church thing going on in the background. You think, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a psychological voyage. At the beginning of it, he's a pimp, and then he falls in with these churchy guys, and then something's going to happen. No, it doesn't. What happens is he borrows their drum machine, he uses the piano, and he starts making sort of hip-hop records. And the lyric of the key hip-hop record is that it's hard out there for a pimp when you're trying to make some money for the rent. And it's really, really hard for a pimp when you've got a whole lot of, I'm not going to say the word, jumping ship, because they're all, all those other words. Now, I'm sorry. Did I miss a meeting? I understand that there is something about, the authentic language and blah-de-blah-de-blah. But if you have a movie about a pimp, and let's face it, being a pimp is not an admirable profession. It's up there with selling drugs and, being a generally despicable person. And if in that movie... Sorry, David's laughing because David thinks I don't understand this movie because I'm not culturally adept.
Who's
David, who just walked in and gave you those things. Okay, he works for the programme. You know who David is.
Yes, just explaining it on behalf of everyone else.
I know,
the
fine.
First idea
Okay.
what you're talking about.
I think that there is an interesting film in there, but unfortunately it is lost in the fact that Craig Brewer doth not understand that, I'm sorry, it is no longer completely acceptable to imagine that casting all your women as, hoes is a completely ordinary and normal thing to do. And frankly, I don't feel any sympathy for somebody who's a pimp. I'm sorry, there we go.